Today I'm going to read you an element story. This is on the element Mercury, and this book is called Journey into the Atom, and it's written by me. My element and what causes me to shrink down to atomic size. I am Mercury. As you go down the periodic table, these electrons get faster and faster, and therefore heavier, causing the radius of the atom to shrink. This interplay means that for heavy elements like mercury and gold, the outer electrons are stabilized, or I cannot pronounce that word. Stabilized. Sorry. What is an atom? An atom is the basic unit of a chemical element and is the smallest constituent unit of ordinary matter that has the properties of chemical element. How does an atom relate to an element? A particle atom will have the same numbers of protons and electrons, and most atoms have at least as many neutrons as protons. An element is a substance that is made entirely from one type of atom. For example, the element hydrogen is made from atoms containing just one proton and one electron. What is a valid reason for investigating and studying atoms? Atoms are too small to be seen even with a microscope. Hence, in order to study how atoms are arranged in a substance, scientists use models to represent them. Scientists use models to explain the properties of different substances. What atom is being investigated in the element Mercury? Mercury is the third element in the 12th column of the periodic table. It is classified as a transition metal. Mercury atoms have 80 electrons and 80 protons with 122 neutrons in the most abundant isotope. Sorry for messing up my words, by the way. How am I getting inside the atom? I am getting inside my atom by traveling on the magic school bus. The atomic radius is 150 pm. The van der Waals radius is 155 pm. And the electronegativity is 2. See, here's the magic school bus, and what face of matter is my atom? Mercury has 7 stable isotopes. That most abundant in nature is mercury -202, which comprise around 30% of all mercury, despite being the only metal that is a liquid at a room temperature. Mercury has the smallest liquid range of any metal. It becomes a solid at -38.83 degrees Celsius and a gas at 356.7 degrees Celsius. Why is mercury a metal? It is a metal, and the symbol Hg that mercury is known by comes from its Greek name, hydrargyrum. I can't say that, which means liquid silver, to reflect its shiny surface. The element is also known as quicksilver for its mobility. Mercury is a very toxic element. It can enter the body through an open wound or by inhaling or ingesting it. Sorry. How many shells of electrons can I travel through? I have 80 electrons. How many shells of electrons do I have? I have 6 shells. How much mass does Mercury have? Its atomic mass is 200.59 U. Atomic number, 80. Symbol, Hg. Name, Mercury. It's an atomic mass, 200.59 U. How many protons and neutrons and electrons does Mercury have? It has 80 protons, 121 neutrons, and 80 electrons. What is the charge of all 3 parts in Mercury? My charge is +1. Leaving my atom. It was such an adventure that it was like a magic school bus field trip. It was a long adventure. And here's the magic school bus going away. And here's the conclusion of my book. And I got a 25 out of 25, which is 100%. Thank you, Mr. Nelson, if you're watching this. And the conclusion of my book says, my book was mostly all about the element mercury and its protons, neutrons, and electrons. It was also talking about its atom and the face of matter. Hope you guys all enjoyed my story, and thank you for watching.